So question 6b, it also involves splitting this non-right triangle into two different right triangles, or dropping down this perpendicular line, which we're going to call h. And using trig, we can work out the value of h and solve both sides of that triangle. So we know that sine 50 is equal to the height, the opposite, which is that height, over 10. Solving this, we end up with 0.766 equals h over 10, giving us a value for h as 7.66. So I'm just going to write that in, 7.66. And that's the key to solving for both sides of the triangle. So I'm going to solve for this side x, and I can use Pythagoras. I know that x squared is equal to 10 squared minus 7.66 squared. Solving for x works out to be 6.43. So this is actually the same as the previous triangle as well. Now the rest of this is different because now we need to solve for the right. We've got solved for the left-hand side triangle. That's a complementary angle. We now need to solve for the right-hand triangle here. I'm going to call this length y, and that's the only length left to find. So we get y squared is equal to 8 squared minus 7.66 squared. Solving for the value of y, I end up with 2.31. Okay, so this, although it's drawn wider than the previous triangle, narrower. It's actually not drawn to scale. So now that I have all three sides of the triangle on the right hand side, I can work out some angles. So this angle C here, I'm going to work out using the two sides I've just solved for. So I know that the tan of angle C is equal to 7.66, the opposite over adjacent, or rise over run. To solve for angle C, I need to use an arctan function, or the inverse tan. So 7.66 over 2.31 gives me angle C. From my calculator, so I need to use my calculator here, angle C works out to be 73.22 degrees. That makes the angle up here supplementary or complementary, which is 16.78 degrees. And then the whole angle B then works out to be 56.78 degrees. So now I have all sides. I can combine these two lengths to find the opposite side of angle B. So that side length works out to be 8.74 when I add those x and y lengths together.